And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, close your eyes, and try not to scream in terror as we do recasting with Christian Slater.
Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the hell that is my life, and the reason my agent has gone into hiding. Recasting with Christian Slater. I don't want to be here any longer than you do, so let's just pull this band-aid off as fast as we can, shall we? Today we're going to be reading from a 1996 collaboration of Tarantino and Rodriguez called Dusk Till Dawn, and if you're a glutton for punishment, you can stay for some outtakes that didn't make the cut for the show today. Reading for the part of Texas Ranger Earl McGraw is heavy metal legend and Prince of fucking Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne.
Thank you so much for having me, and it's a delight to see you again, Jackie boy.
For the last time, I'm not Jack Nicholson. My name is Christian Slater.
That's why I love you, Jackie. You're always in the method. Oh, I mean Christian.
Do I even look like fucking Jack Nicholson? And why are you winking at me?
You're the best actor of my generation, Jackie boy. I'm now convinced you're actually Christian Slater.
Jesus Christ. Reading the part of Pete is series regular Don Knotts. How you holding up, Donnie?
Christian? What month is it? Is it day or night?
Don't worry, Don. Just read and we'll see if we can get that phone call you were talking about.
Okay.
As long as the family meets the demands. Moving on. Reading the part of Seth Gecko made famous by George Clooney is equally handsome Bullwinkle Moose.
Why, thank you, Christian. Thank you once again for having me. I'll have you know I'm a big fan of this film, particularly the discounts at the Titty Twister.
I'm sure you are. Last and definitely fucking least, reading the part of psychopath Richie Gecko and properly fucking cast as Gary Busey. I shouldn't be hopping down this rabbit hole, but Gary, why are you holding your side?
Unbeknownst to me, I have recently donated a kidney.
Because that's something that you don't fucking notice.
Well, you know, I got people coming in and out of my place. I never know if they are real or figments of my imagination.
I'll get that lot.
Holy shit.
Anyway, I'm at home telling these people about my LSD trips with Janet Reno and a mule. I say goodbye and go to bed, right?
I remember that party. Janet gave me your number.
Anyway, the next thing I know, I wake up in a kiddie pool filled with tartar sauce and my kidney is missing. The same thing happened at Rocky's bachelor party. And the really crazy thing is I was shaving a zebra. I thought it was another one of those Fruit Stripe gum commercials, so I just went with it.
Waking up in a kiddie pool filled with tartar sauce isn't fucking crazy.
Why should it be? That's how I sleep.
Of course it fucking is.
I can sympathize with Gary on this one. I once had both my kidneys removed because I don't want my alcohol filtered. It turns out my kidneys got better without me, so the bastards put them back in.
Oh, god damn it. Scene fucking 1, let's go. Fade in, exterior liquor store, day. A convenience store in a Texas suburb, no other businesses surround it. The sign on top of the store lights up. It reads Benny Worlds of Liquor. Title card, Big Spring, Texas, 100 miles east of Abilene, 345 miles east on the Mexican border. A Texas Ranger pulls into the parking lot and a real live Texas Ranger, Earl McGraw, steps out. McGraw is in full Ranger uniform, button shirt, cowboy hat, boots, mirror shades, tin star, and a Colt revolver on his hip. It's about an hour and a half before sundown, and McGraw is off for the day. The only other car in the parking lot is a 1975 Plymouth. Interior, Benny's World of Liquor, day. A young Hawaiian shirt-wearing man named Pete sits on a stool behind the counter. A few close-ups, Dahmers fiddle about. A man wearing a black suit, black tie, and wire-rimmed glasses holds hands with a pretty blonde girl in cutoffs and bare feet. They look through magazines. Another black suit-wearing man holds hands with a red-headed girl in a prep school uniform. They look through the beer cooler in the back of the store. Both girls are around 17. McGraw enters the store.
Hot goddamn day.
Haven't felt it a bit. Been inside with the air conditioner blasting all day long.
Not even for lunch.
I'm by myself today. Ate my lunch out of the microwave. McGraw walks over to the beer cooler as if done ritually every night. Takes out a beer, pops it open, and joins Pete by the front counter.
Jesus Christ, man, that microwave food will kill you as quick as a bullet. Those burritos are only fit for a hippie high on weed. Pull me down a bottle of that Jack Daniels, so I'm getting tanked tonight.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just been a miserable fucking shit-ass day every goddamn step of the way. First off, Nadine at the Blue Chip got some sort of sick, so that mongoloid boy of hers was working the grill. That fucking idiot don't know right shit from Rice Krispies. I ate breakfast at 9, was puking up fucking pigs at blanket about 10:30.
Isn't there a law about something against retards serving food to the public?
Well, if there ain't, there sure ought to be. Who knows what's going on inside a mongoloid's mind?
You could sue the shit out of her, you know. That kid belongs under a circus tent, not flipping burgers. You can own that fucking place.
What the hell am I going to do with that grease pit? Besides, Nadine's got enough across the bed just taking care of that potato head. Then all this Abilene shit happened. You hear about that bank robbery in Abilene, didn't you?
That's all that's been on the box all day. They killed some people, didn't they?
4 Rangers, 3 cops, and 2 civilians. They took a lady bank teller hostage.
Pete doesn't say anything.
They probably make a run for the border, which will bring them right this way. And if I get our hands on those shit asses, we're talking payback time. We'll get them all right. All right, a piss. I'm gonna use your commode.
Knock yourself off. McGraw drops his last drip of beer, crushes the can, and exits into the bathroom. The black-suited man by the beer cooler turns around and, with the prep school girl in tow, walks rapidly toward Pete. We see that the young girl is crying.
Do you think I'm fucking playing games with you, asshole? Do you want this little girl to die? Or that little girl, or your bosom buddy with the badge, or yourself? I don't want to do it, but I will turn this fucking store into the Wild Bunch if I think that you are fucking with me.
The 2 men in black suits are notorious Abilene bank robbers Seth and Richie Gecko. the Gecko brothers. And the other customers are all being held hostage. Seth is the one with the plap girl. Richie is the one with the blonde. Everybody speaks low and fast.
What do you want from me? I did like you said.
You let him use the toilet. No store does that.
He comes in here every day and we bullshit. He's used my toilet 1,000 times. If I told him no, he'd knew something was up.
I want that son of a bitch out of here in his car and down the road, or you can change the name of this place to Benny's World of Blood.
Richard, holding tightly the hand of the terrified girl, leans next to Seth's ear and whispers something. Seth looks at Pete.
Were you giving that pig signals?
What? Are you kidding? I didn't do anything.
Richard whispered something else into Seth's ear.
He says you were scratching.
I wasn't scratching.
You calling him a liar?
Pete controls himself.
I'm not calling him a liar, okay? I'm simply saying that if I was scratching, and if I did scratch, it's not because I was signaling the cop, it's because I was scared shitless.
Richard speaks for the first time in a low, calm voice to Seth.
The ranger is taking a piss. Why don't I just go in there, blow his fucking head off, and we get the fuck out of here?
Don't do that! Look, you asked me to act natural, and I'm acting natural. In fact, under the circumstances, I think I gotta get a fucking Academy Award for how natural I'm acting. You asked me to get rid of him, I'm doing my best.
Yeah, well, your best better get a hell of a lot fucking better, or you're going to feel a hell of a lot fucking worse.
The toilet flushes.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Everybody goes back to what they were doing. McGraw steps out of the back. He appears to be unaware of the situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you brought back at it tomorrow, so tonight I'm gonna sit in front of the box and just drink booze. How much is the bottle? $6.50.
Out of nowhere, Richard whips out his .45 automatic and shoots McGraw in the head. McGraw goes down screaming.
Fucking hell.
Ozzy, don't talk, you're dead.
I am?
Yes.
I don't feel dead.
No, you're not really fucking dead. Here, play with this ball of string. Richard stands over him and shoots him twice more. Seth charges forward.
What the fuck was that about?
He signaled the ranger.
I didn't. You gotta believe me, I didn't.
When they were talking, he mouthed the words, "Help us."
You fucking liar, I didn't say shit.
Richard shoots Pete and Pete falls down behind the counter. Seth grabs Richard and throws him up against the wall.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Seth, he did it. You were by the beer cooler with your back turned. I was by the magazines. I could see his face. I saw him mouth the words, "Help us."
While Pete lies on the floor behind the counter, bleeding from his bullet wound, he opens the floor safe and pulls a gun from it. Seth releases his brother.
Start the car!
You believe me, don't you?
Shut up and start the car!
Richard walks away from Seth and crosses the counter. When Pete springs up, gun in hand, he shoots Richard in the hand. Richie falls back to his knees, howling. Both Pete and Seth spray the store with gunfire. Seth dives down the aisle. He reloads. Pete ducks behind the counter. He reloads. Richard has crawled to safety behind the aisle. The two girls have run out screaming.
Richie, you okay?
He shot me in the fucking hand. I told you he said help us.
I never said help us.
Well, that don't matter now, 'cause you got about 2 fucking seconds to live. Richie!
Yeah.
When I count to 3, shoot out the bottles behind him.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3.
The two brothers start firing towards the counter. They hit the bottles of alcohol on the shelf behind Pete. Pete is crouched on the counter as glass, debris, and alcohol rain down on him. Seth grabs a roll of toilet paper from off the shelf. Richie keeps firing. Seth douses the paper towels with lighter fluid, sets it on fire with a Zippo, and tosses it. The flaming roll of toilet paper flies through the air. The fireball lands behind the counter. The entire counter area immediately bursts into flames. Pete screams from behind the counter. Seth smiles to himself and stands. Ricky shakes his head in amusement and stands. Pete runs out from behind the counter, engulfed in flames, still holding his weapon and firing. Seth and Richard hit the ground, firing their .45s. Pete, the Human Torch, falls like a tree onto a Hostess pastry display. Seth and Richie rise from the rubble. Exterior, Benny's World of Liquor, day. They exit the store squabbling. The store is bursting into flames.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Buy the roadmap and leave. What am I supposed to do, Seth? He recognized us. He didn't recognize shit.
Both Seth and Richard stand opposite sides of the car.
Seth, I'm telling you, the way he looked at us, you especially, I knew he knew.
They both climb in the car, Seth behind the wheel. Seth starts it up. The souped-up engine roars to life. We can hear Seth mumbling under the motor.
Low profile. Do you know what the words low profile means?
The Plymouth tears out of the parking lot backwards, hits the street, and speeds off down the road. We crane up high to see the car leaving the trail of dust behind it as the store burns out of control. All right, now time for some of these outtakes that didn't quite make the cut. As you can probably notice that chaos ensued during these cuts, and our censors wouldn't actually let us put these on the show. So I'm going to take this to page 56, and this is Bullwinkle as Chet. Take one.
Pussy, 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 all the pussy must go. At the titty twister, we're slashing pussy in half. This is a pussy blowout. Make us an offer on our vast selection of pussy. We've got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy, hot pussy, cold pussy, wet pussy, tight pussy, big pussy, bloody pussy, fat pussy, hairy pussy, smelly pussy, velvet pussy, silk pussy, naga hide pussy, snapping pussy, horse pussy, dog pussy, mule pussy, moose pussy. If you don't have it, you don't want it.
Moving along to page 59, we have Don Knotts as Chet. Donnie, take it away. Take one.
Take advantage of our penny pussy sale. Buy any piece of pussy on to a regular price. You get another piece of pussy of equal or lesser value for a penny. Now try and beat pussy for a penny. If you can find cheaper pussy anywhere, fuck it.
Oh my god. Oh my child.
Last but not least is page 34. We had another mishap. Playing, what do we have here? Playing Bullwinkle as Kate. Take one.
Richie, will you do me a favor and eat my pussy for me?
You bet your sweet ass, Moosey.
God damn it, Gary. This concludes Christian Slater's recasting. We'll catch you again next week, folks.